Welcome back to the North Shore, where some are accusing St. Tammany's district attorney of using a local version of Doge to fill his own budget gaps.
But Colin Sims is firing back, saying he's not even on the Transparency Committee. North Shore Bureau reporter Shawanda Jones joins us with the facts about the situation. Shawanda?
Yeah, a committee designed to root out financial waste is now rooted in political controversy.
If we remove the DA, I don't think anybody has a problem with this. That's the biggest sticking point. It's no secret that he needs money.
St. Tammany's Track Committee is reviewing government agencies like the parish's fire department to find savings for taxpayers. But Fire Chief Randy Hess says that's not the real goal.
He's trying to create funding for himself by smearing organizations.
I don't think that's fair to say.
None of the savings can be redirected or sent to the judiciary, criminal justice system.
St. Tammany mosquito abatement is currently under review by Track.
Why the district attorney office for St. Tammany Parish is looking at mosquito control, which is a government entity outside of parish government.
The DA does not sit on the Track Committee. Sims says he is offering his office's analysis to build a tool that spots fraud, duplication, and waste.
None of the savings can be redirected to the agencies that are trying to help save money. The only net result can be a cost savings to the taxpayer.
St. Tammany mosquito abatement has a budget of almost $10 million with 6 months emergency reserve funds.
7 to 14 days after a big storm event, you're going to have hordes and hordes of mosquitoes that emerge shortly thereafter.
Jennifer says the funding is crucial.
We're able to be back in that area that's experiencing a problem within 24 hours. And that, of course, would be heavily impacted by a slashing of our funding.
DA Sims says this level of oversight should have started years ago. He believes it's time to reassess how money is spent to restore taxpayer trust.
No, I'm not the ideal guy, but I'm at least a guy who's trying to spend time to find a solution and not just ask the people for more.
And that Track Committee was approved by Parish Council months ago to eliminate waste, fraud, and abuse. Now, it is important to mention that the Track Committee has no real power. They can only make recommendations to the council. So it's up to the council to cut budgets if they choose to do so. But the Track has no real power moving forward. Reporting live in St. Tammany Parish, I'm Shawanda Jones, WDSU News.